Hello everyone, welcome to the React to Online platform. Yes, we started this topic in our last video, and I need you to go and watch that video because I told us we're having 10 laws of indices. I'm going to give us 10 laws of indices. I've mentioned 5, and today I'm going to mention the remaining 5 from law 6 to law 10. Click on the subscription button so that you get notification whenever we post new videos. Also, click on the description to check for the link of the first video on law of indices so that you can watch it and understand what we are talking about here. Okay, so let's go. Law 6. Law 6. If you have a raised to power b divided by c raised to power b, they have the same power but different base. It is the same thing as saying a divided by c all raised to power b. For example, if you have 3 raised to power 2 divided by 2 raised to power 2, this is the same thing as if you are solving this normally without indices. You say 3 raised to power 2 is 9, right? 2 raised to power 2 is 4. This is the same thing as 9 over 4. But we want to work on rule of indices. It's going to be 3 divided by 2 all raised to power 2. This is 3 over 2 all raised to power 2. So you give each of the numbers the power to have 3 raised to power 2 all over 2 raised to power 2, which is 9 over 4, which is the same answer. Okay, so whenever you have this division like that, you can just pack them together and pick one of the divisions. Law 7. Law 7 is quite straightforward and very easy. 1 raised to power n is equal to 1. What are we saying? We are saying that 1 raised to power any number is equal to 1. I remember I was testing some of my students sometimes and I gave them this question. 1 raised to power 200 plus 1 raised to power 320. Because they've not got to the level of indices. They are small children actually, and then they just find it difficult to solve this. And I just told them anything you raise 1 to 1 times, 1 raised power whatever you have is going to give you 1. So it's simple. This is 1 plus 1, and the answer is 2. Because when you say 1 raised power 200, that means you are multiplying 1 in 200 places. 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1, 200 times. And irrespective of the number of times, 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 will forever give you 1. So that's why we have 1 and 1 here. So this is just an example talking about that law 7. And law 8. Law 8. Yeah. Law 8 says that any number raised to power 0 is 1. Any number raised to power 0 is 1. For example, 372 raised to power 0 is 1. I may give you a question like, what is 2 raised to power 2? Raised to power 3 or raised to power 0? Don't forget one of the rules of indices that we did. The last one, I think rule 4. Law 4 says that this can be written as 2 times 3 times 0, which is the same thing as 2 raised to power 0, which is 1. Okay, so any number, anything raised to power 0 is 1. Law 9. Now, law 9 says that if x raised to power a is equal to p, then x is equal to p raised to power 1 over a. In one of our videos, I mentioned the significance of equal to. I said anything that crosses equal to changes the destiny. You have a here. Because it has crosses the equal to come and meet p, it's going to change to 1 over a. So if you have numbers like, let's say, 2 raised to power 2 is equal to, okay, let's use something very straightforward. Let's say we have x raised to power 2 is equal to 9. This is going to be x is equal to 9 raised to power 1 over 2. Whenever you say 9 raised to power 1 over 2, you are talking about square root of 9, which is 3. Okay, so whenever you have x raised to power a is equal to p, you can always transfer the power to this side. Instead of a, it becomes 1 over a when it gets to this side. Another interesting one, which we have as law 10. There are other, I mentioned that there are other ones, but I'm going to give us 10. Okay, so another one that we have is if x raised to power A is equal to x raised to power b, then A is equal to b. Yes, I mentioned what base is and what power is. Whenever they are equating themselves and you have the bases to be equal, x and x, you can always equate the power. That means if you have a a very good question like 3 raised to power x is equal to 9. Find x. Find x. All you need to do is 3 raised to power x is the same thing as what can I raise 9 to that will have a base of 3? 3 raised to power 2. Since they are having the same base, that means your s is equal to 2. Since they are having the same base, your s is equal to 2. So that's why you can see some questions like 3 raised to power, this first example, second example, you can see some questions that if 3 raised to power a plus 2 is equal to 27, find a. I know you should have seen some questions like this before. So you have 3 raised to power a plus 2. 27 itself is 3 raised to power 3. So that you have equate the power a plus 2 is equal to 3. Then you have a is equal to 1. Okay, so we've gone through the law of indices from the previous video, that's from law 1 to law 10. So I've given you 10 laws of indices that's going to make indices question very simple to you. You are going to solve it easier and you are going to solve it faster. Don't forget to click on the subscription button to get notification whenever we post new videos. Click on the like button also, and you can drop your comments. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.